Man, it's cold out there. It's barely even snowed this year, but man, I think it's time we go to the beach. What do you think? Hello, everybody. It's Muriel here once again, and welcome back to a box. Yes, we have a box. Just one box with just one figure inside of it. I do have 4 more boxes currently in the mail, 3 of which have 2 figures. But, so yeah, we've got a lot of figures coming, but right now we only have this one to open. And I've been waiting for a while for her. It's another Azur Lane Fox girl, and it's a bikini figure. And we're going to the beach. Let's get this open and take a look at her. You know who it is. So, I got this from Big in Japan. This is the non-Ami box. So this actually did get here last night, but then I had to go do grocery shopping and everything, and it just worked out that I'm doing it in the morning. So, open the box, tilt it down, we see some paper, we see some bubble wrap, and we see Tosa. Go ahead and pull her out. Throw the box off to the side. And there's Tosa in her bubble wrap. So it's actually a pretty narrow box, or not, pretty shallow box, I should say. Let's get the bubble wrap off so that we can see better. And since it's bubble wrap, you have to pop a couple. And then there's also this plastic bag. We'll get that open. Come on. Not very cooperative, is it? So there we go. And not only are we going to the beach, we're going back in time to like the 80s. Yes. Anyone remember those yearbook pictures with all the laser effects? Well, that's what we got going on again. So in front of us, we have Tosa, the hometown Zest version of her. She is from Azur Lane. She's a 1/7 scale figure manufactured by Daiki Kyougyou. And as I said, I got her from Big in Japan because she was cheaper. So Tosa released on November 29th of 2024. Since I got her at Big in Japan, I prepaid for her, so I paid 25,990 yen, or $165.59. Plus I paid 7,000 yen for DHL shipping. Now, I paid for DHL. I got EMS because for whatever reason, Big in Japan said EMS or DHL was not possible. So, oh well, she got here eventually. I ordered and paid for her on April 13th of 2024. She shipped out on December 2nd and got here today on December 6th. She beat figures that have been in the mail since before then. So, anyways, there's the front of the box. We do have a cutout of her window for her. There's the side of the box. There's the back of the box. Azur Lane Tosa and Naruko Konatsu. Or I guess the hometown Zest. There's this side of the box showing the artwork that she is based off of, the skin in-game. There's the top of her box. And plain boring bottom. And I also see that the front, oh, it's got magnets. I thought it would be Velcro. The front opens. So over on the side, on the flap, we got the Azur Lane logo and more of that laser effect. And then we've got Tosa. So we've got her chair, we've got her tails, and we've got her. And then there's a base weight back in there. So yay. Go ahead and close the flap, tilt her down, and we'll get her open. Looks like just one seal. Go ahead and pull her out. Inside of the box, it's I don't know if you can see, but it's got the Azur Lane logo, and it looks like a beach theme down at the bottom. Maybe if we open the flap, there we go. So yay, nothing super exciting. Put that off to the side. instructions, we have Tosa. So the instructions are actually in color. They're in a little plastic envelope. So we've got sunglasses. Let's do a normal zoom. We've got sunglasses, we've got 2 sandals, we've got floof and chair. The floof sits on the chair. Hand goes under something or another, under her hair. Be careful, foot goes on the chair. Sunglasses go under her mask and into a little hole in her hair, and the shoes sit on the base. I don't believe we actually need to use the base, but we shall see. And I have seen pictures on Moeyo where you can force her bikini off to the side, and she does have nipples, and they're painted, and it's not really super exciting, and it kind of stretches the plastic on the strap, so it doesn't, when you put it back, it doesn't look good. So I will not be forcing her in this video. So if you don't want to, if you want to see that, you gotta wait until someone else does it. Anyways, there's Tosa from the front and from the side. From the back, she's got a pretty big base. Other side, and back to the front. So, since it's multiple layers of blisters, we'll do the back layer first. You checking out the boxes, Malley? Okay. We'll set the main blister off to the side. And we'll get this one open. So yes, the base is basically just a dinner plate. Maybe not a dinner plate, but a plate. It's got Azur Lane. It's got a beach theme printed on it. On the back, it says, copyright 2017. What? No. Bubble wrap is not for Malleys to eat. Copyright 2017, Manju and Yongxi. Copyright 2017, Yostar, made in China. So yes, this base is optional. And then we'll pull out her sunglasses. They are taped onto the blister and in a baggie. So there they are. They are solid. They're not transparent or translucent. I mean, it looks like they would have been, but they painted the lenses. They're pretty fragile, but they're sculpted quite well. You can see like where the arms attach to the main frames. You get the little crossbar. You get the shading from purple to orange. And yeah, little tiny sunglasses. Next we'll pull out one shoe. And we'll pull out two shoe. Now I have seen on HPOI someone got two of the same sandal, but we have proper left and right. And for little accessories, they're reasonably detailed. Definitely cannot fit them on her feet because the straps would have to be stretched out. But that's okay. They got blue sole or blue insoles or whatever you call that, and like that corky brown sole and heel and everything. You got the white straps with the blue on the bottom. You got the little toe loops. You got a little bit of crud on that strap. So yeah, we'll put those back there. Fold this plastic. Put the lid back on. Put this off to the side. Put the base off to the side. And next we shall work on opening the main blister. So again, there is tape on the sides. And on this side, nope. So it looks like the tape is just on the left and right sides, not top and bottom. So that should pop open. We'll pull out her chair first. It's wrapped in a sheet of plastic. So it is quite a large chair, and it's a reclining beach chair. It's nice that you can kind of see how it's assembled like a real beach chair would be. There's even screws on the back. Honestly, I'm not a fan of the color. It does have some shading around the edges of the slats and everything, but it's a beach chair. Next we'll pull out the floofs. Okay, the floofs are heavy. Again, wrapped in a plastic sheet. So they have a magnetic attachment to her ass, so you can display her without the floofs. Why you would ever do that, that would be blasphemy. But they're a pale blue color, like sky blue-ish, and then the tips are a darker blue. Lots of sculpting and a couple extra strands. This one is kind of sharp and pretty flexible. And they've hidden the glue attachment point pretty well. A couple more of those extra strands over there. This floof has a little tie on it with a starfish on it. The back of the floofs are flattened a little bit where it rests against the chair. Yeah. You can see like where it goes over the arm of the chair there and there. Pretty well detailed. Good sculpt to them. The little extra strands add a little bit of unkemptness. Yeah, looks pretty good. I'm going to set this over on the chair for now. Because now we have the attraction of the episode. We have Tosa. So she is wrapped in plastic as well. And then another sheet that goes between her hair and the back of her jacket or vest or whatever she's wearing. And then another one going between her butt and the coat or robe or whatever. Quite a strong plastic smell. Let's put this blister off to the side. We'll tilt the camera down a bit and we shall look at her. So, yeah, definitely a strong plastic smell. There's Tosa's face. She's got all the little circles in her eyeballs. She's got some big bushy eyebrows. Nice gentle smile. There is some blush under her eyes. Her hair, she's got some ahoge sticking up. They're pretty flexible. She does have a blue fox mask with a little golden earring and a little tiny slit right there, a little dent. That's where the sunglasses go. Her ears are fluffy, and hanging from the floof, she's got a little earring clipped on to the floof. It's got some like moon patterns sculpted in there, I guess, and an infinity and a tassel. The other ear does not have any ornaments. She is wearing a choker. It's got a little jewel hanging off of a golden chain. The golden chain is pretty, not looking much like a chain. She does have boobs. Good cleavage. The cleavage is welded. And looking underneath, you can tell it's because the upper torso and lower torso are separate pieces. So they did that to hide the joint line. Like I said, I've seen where you can force the cups off to the side, but then these straps get stretched out or you could break them. So not going to do that. She does have a belly button and some good folds sculpted into her belly from the way that she is sitting. And you can see the little belly mound where it joins her pubic region. Let's see. Her top is quite strappy, so you got this strap, you got that strap, you got the cross in the front, you got Malley. 1 second. Sorry about that. Malley is still learning where she is and is not allowed to be. And she had gotten up on a counter where she's not allowed to be. So had to stop her and give her some belly rubs and everything once she got down on her own, just to enforce that she's not allowed up there. But anyways, back to Tosa. I forget exactly what I was talking about, but I think it was the strappies of her top. So yeah, lots of strappies. We do see a side butt dimple. I don't know if that is because of the tails or just, it's a butt dimple. She does have a strap around her thigh with a little cross joint, and it is quite tight, so it is squishing her thigh. She's wearing another decoration on her calf. So we got a feather and we got some strappies. And this, unfortunately, is a joint line where the foot meets the calf. And it is kind of obvious. They did try to hide it with that decoration, but since it's so tight, it's pretty obvious that it's there. She does have toes. Malley. Toes are all sculpted, and they're together. They are painted toenails. Looks like the big toe is separated, especially on her right foot. Looks like the pinky might be separated as well. Again, another ornament on this calf. Her ankles are sculpted quite well. Good soles on her feet. And the calf muscle itself is sculpted pretty good, especially with how it's squishing against the thigh. Over here, it's kind of awkward on the bottom, but I think that's because she is supposed to be sitting on the chair, so it's kind of denting her leg in. So Tosa has a long, big, poof, giant braid. Be right back. Okay, I've moved the thing she was using as a step stool to get up onto the counter, so maybe it'll be less enticing. Anyways, Tosa has a big, long, giant, poofy braid. It's loosely tied, so at the top it's kind of straight hair, and then it goes into the braid. And it wraps around her arm. Got a big, giant scrunchie at the tip, and then lots of stabby tips of the hair. She is wearing a robe. The shoulders are cut open, and they have little strappies holding it together. And then in the back, we do see the hole cut out in the robe, and there is no peg hole for her tail. It's just magnetically attached. You can kind of see through the translucent robe that there is the back of her swimsuit, and it is strappy. From what I can tell, she does not have human ears. She's got armpit hidden up there. She's at the beach, but maybe she's excited or the wind's blowing and she's a little nipply. There is some purplish shading on the bikini top. And glorious, glorious strap gaps. And let's see. Oh yeah, I was going to say she also has a bracelet on, and it's got a silver leaf on it, or silver feather. Fingers are all individually sculpted, though the tips of the index and thumb on this one are together. She does have some gloss on her fingernails. On this hand, again, all fingers are separate. She does have the gloss on the fingernails, and her pinky is very, very tiny. Yes, tiny pinky. So, and of course, if we look at the bottom, she's got a good sculpt on her booty crack and the folds and everything. You can see the swimsuit going into the crack. There is a crease in the center for, I'm sure you can guess the purpose of that. And she is very light-skinned. But overall, I think she looks good. A lot of people have given it crap. They say it doesn't look like the skin at all or like the prototypes. I like the way the face looks. So let's do some assembly. So we'll bring this closer. For now, I'm just going to try setting her onto the chair with no tails. Let's see what she looks like. Okay, looks like the hand goes under the arm of the chair, which is an interesting design choice. And we have a visitor. Hi, Malley. No, you're not supposed to be up here. You can be on the chair, but not on the table. Malley. She is making this unboxing difficult, but that's okay. She is a new kitty, and she has to learn where she's allowed and where she's not, and we can't explain it to her. So, yep, just tell her no, have her get down, and give her loving when she does. Anyways, back to the figure again. That's the hardest part, though, is it interrupts my flow, so I forget what I was talking about. But I think it was how interesting design choice that her hand is not on the arm of the chair, but under it. And we can see there's quite the gap between her back and the back of the chair, because that's where the tails are supposed to be. And we've got a dog barking. So we're just going to go with it. This is a pet-filled unboxing video. So we shall spin Tosa like this. So there she is, kind of from the front. And we'll spin to the side. And around to the back. And this other side. Yeah, I think she looks pretty good. The hair is made out of the translucent plastic, but it's painted so much that it's hard to really tell that, but that's okay. Now, let's see, her tail. Let's see how it fits onto her. So it should go through the hole. And so people on HPOA and that have gotten her already have said that this is kind of awkward and difficult to do. And doesn't really fit very well. So if you kind of align her, that's how it's supposed to be. But then the peg doesn't really attach to her body. But that's okay, we'll just throw her onto the table. We'll go ahead and put the tails onto the chair. Just tilt it a little bit. And we'll put her on. Hand going under the arm. And there we go. So yeah, her tails don't really attach to her. They just kind of sit there and then she sits against them. But that's okay. This is really the only place where you'd be able to see the joint, and you're not going to be displaying her like that. Most likely like this. I am noticing on the camera right now, face looks really good. If I pick the camera up to where I'm looking at her from, the mouth looks a little derpy. So, higher shelf, in my opinion, is recommended, but it's up to you how you want to display her. And we might as well put her on the base as well. Oh yeah, sunglasses. So we'll put her on the base. And we'll just do a shoe check. Honestly, the shoe looks like it's too small for her foot anyways. But we'll just set those off to the side. We'll look at her face and do a zoom in. So, the sunglasses the one arm goes into the hole in her fox mask. And it falls down. Let me bring her closer to me. Where does the other arm go? Okay, there's a little hole right there in her hair. So it goes, the arm goes between her fingers to that little hole. And then this arm goes into the little hole there. That's where the arm goes. Not sure how well these sunglasses would work since they're meant for human ears and not fox ears, but it is what it is. So since we're zoomed in already, let's do the spins of her zoomed in. So I do like her eyes. A lot of times with all those circles in them, they look a little awkward, but I think she looks okay. And then we get the floof obscuring her from the back. Now we'll tilt down and spin the bust region. And for excitement, we're spinning the other way. And then the back of the chair. So overall, I think she's pretty good. You can see the edge of the robe is sculpted. It's got like a doily pattern sculpted into it. And the nice boobs and cleavage and everything. And again, it's welded cleavage, but it's welded deep down so it doesn't look horrible or bad or anything. We'll tilt down to the crotch region. Spin that. Lots of floofy tails. And then we'll push her back a little bit and zoom out a little bit. And we'll spin like the lower region. Might as well just go there, yeah. I do like how the robe hangs over the edge of the chair. And I like that they put the little screws on the back too. That's the stuff that a lot of companies wouldn't do because you're never going to see it, but it adds to her. So now that we've done the close-up spin, we'll do a full body spin. So this is Tosa fully assembled. And hey, we haven't been interrupted by a Malley anytime recently, so yay! But yeah, looks pretty good. Like I said, you don't need to use the base, but once you've got her on there, it doesn't take up too much extra space, but depending on how tight your cabinet is, you don't, like I said, you don't need to use it. So if other bases are getting in the way, you can just slide them between the legs of the chair and that's good. So now it's time for some shaky cam, and then we'll close this off. So there is what Tosa looks like from the top. And we'll come down, do some little artsy-fartsy shots. Little Dutch angles and everything. Got the boob shot, because boobs are important. Got the crotch shot. You got the belly shot. You got the face shot. And some sunglasses and the fox mask. And also the floofs are also very important. And like I said, it's only really from this angle that you see the attachment point, or the lack of attachment point. So it's not a big deal. So yeah, that is Tosa. Let's go ahead and put the camera away and we'll close this off. This is Tosa, the hometown Zest version of her, based off the skin in Azur Lane. She is a 1/7 scale figure manufactured by Daiki Kyougyou. She released on November 29th of 2024. She cost me 25,990 yen, or $169.59. 7,000 yen for DHL that turned into EMS shipping. And yeah, I like her. A lot of people, like I said, have given her shit because they don't think the face looks good. They don't think she looks good. They don't like lots of stuff about her, but it's up to you if you like her or not. I like her. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. As far as I know, I'm supposed to get another box today. I could get 3 boxes. I could get none. We shall see. But there are boxes in the mail, and there are pre-orders that will hopefully release this month. And we got just some housekeeping issues. We got the tour video. I haven't started yet. That'll be end of the year. I got the recap I've kind of started on. That's the one where I put all the videos in one video and do a speed up version of them. And if you want to participate in the favorites video, join the Discord server. It's in the description. There is a temporary channel. You've got until next December 14th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time to submit 3 pictures of your favorite figures that you have received this year. Like I said, if you want to participate, join the channel or join the server, go to that channel. The rules are in the first post and I've pinned it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you soon with hopefully more pretty plastic. Bye bye.